This week on commandN, the Twitter files drag on, Nirvana gets rickrolled, and one day at hacker camp. Welcome to episode 188 of commandN. I'm Amber. We're still on Prince Edward Island for one more episode of the show. We've had a great time while we're here, maybe getting a little bit too much sun, hence my very bronze nose, so forgive me for that. Now let's get right into it and talk about the tech headlines of the week. Our headlines this week are sponsored by our good friends over at GoDaddy.com. If you want to sign up for any of their hosting packages, all you have to do to get an extra 10% off is enter the promo code command10. That's the number 1 and the number 0. One of the most popular headlines to hit the web over the past week involves Twitter and some internal documents that were stolen by a hacker and sent on to the popular tech blog TechCrunch. Michael Arrington from TechCrunch and his gang then decided that they would post some of these documents on their site. Now, these documents included financial forecasts and information about a Twitter TV show. The great debate continues online in terms of whether or not TechCrunch should have posted these documents. I, for one, think it's okay to post about the news about the hackers stealing these documents, but the documents themselves should not have been posted. Let us know what you think. Head on over to the commandN.tv blog. In true web fashion, there's already a fun little site set up where you can throw an iPhone at Michael Arrington and try to stop him from posting these documents online. At a recent mobile conference in San Francisco, they forecasted that in the future, the mobile application market will soon be the same as the number of websites on the internet. By 2020, they forecasted that there will be 10 million mobile applications available for downloading.
And on the surface.
Last week we talked about the 40th anniversary of landing on the moon, and this week we have even more moon business for you online. Google just announced that you'll be able to see a 3D atlas of the moon in Google Earth 5.0. This will be complete with a tour by Buzz Aldrin, high-resolution photos, and never-seen-before video.
Watch video clips of Neil Armstrong's first steps on the moon.
If you're looking for an interesting place to send your geeky kids, there is now a hacker camp in Central Washington. It's the first ever hacker camp in all of North America, and they just wrapped up one season where more than 400 people attended the camp from a number of countries. If you ever come to Prince Edward Island, you'll notice that many of the cars will stop for pedestrians, which is kind of nice. Now, wherever you live, if speeding's a problem and you're worried about getting a ticket, there's a new iPhone application called Trapster, which will notify you if there's upcoming speed traps on your route,
live police,
or red light cameras. This could potentially save you lots of money in expensive tickets.
Hi, I'm Jeff MacArthur, and this week's Hot Stuff product review is of Griffin's Elan Form graphic hardshell case for the iPhone. And I've tried a lot of different iPhone cases, at least half a dozen I'd say, and this is by far my favorite. The reasons why: one, just look at it. You can barely tell there's a case on this thing. It's built with the styling of the iPhone in mind. It's a leather back and it's got a nice texture to it, which also gives it some grip that the iPhone is lacking. If you've ever had damp hands and tried to pick up your iPhone, you know it's a pretty slippery prospect. So that's good too. It leaves spaces for all your controls and all your hookups and stuff like that. And in fact, Griffin has also allowed the bottom of this case to come off, so if you need to dock your iPhone in a device that doesn't allow for a bigger space that would need to be there to accommodate a case like this, you can just have your straight up iPhone at the bottom. So that's really convenient. I've had to use that with some iPhone speakers and stuff like that as well. It's got enough padding that it really gives you some protection for the iPhone, and even on the front it keeps the case far enough above the screen that you're not going to get any direct hits on that. They do include a covering for the screen. I tried to put it on, and like all of those that I've ever used, you know, bubbles underneath, pain in the butt to get off. Glass is pretty resistant anyway, so it's not really a big deal, so I just forego that because frankly I think it takes the screen attractiveness down a little bit. And there's also some other very closely related models. There's the graphite hard shell textured case, which I looked at too, but I think this leather one is just a classier looking case. Check it out. I'm Jeff MacArthur. Enjoy.
Now it's time for our web pick of the week. Our pick this week is from commandN viewer Charles. He posted this on our website. It's a mashup of Rick Astley and Nirvana. Some web headlines are saying that Kurt Cobain would rickroll over in his grave if he saw this.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I feel commitments while I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you.
As always, we're looking for your web picks for the show. All you have to do is leave us a link on commandN.tv. Better yet, shoot a video and we'll make sure to include it in an upcoming episode. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next week.
We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it.
I see the bad moon rising.
Yeah.